All right, Chris Lindhardston on Twitter says maybe there's a solution. He makes no promises because he can't do that with Edge about that dumb grouping thing.
Yeah.
So I got to find this. There's a setting which is very helpful in its description. It says, let Microsoft Edge help keep your tabs organized.
Right.
That is the description of the setting. How do I even search for this? Organized?
I would search for tab. Yeah, there you go. Any of those terms. As you noticed yesterday, there's nothing intelligent involved. It's just what's in the UI.
So I'm going to turn that off, and we'll see, because it was on. So maybe.
Well, now see if you can group tabs.
I don't even know how I did it in the first place.
Well, God, don't make me run. You see what you do to me. Now I got to run Edge like a jerk.
Well, I turned it off. Now I'm going to turn it back on. If I drag these together and hold.
I don't think they. Yeah, I don't know how. It's like a right-click option. I don't think you can. Oh no, hold on. There was a line. Yeah. You can. A blue line will appear if you do it just right.
Well, that doesn't help because my tab colors. I don't even know how to describe this. Accent colors are blue, the same as that line. So I can't.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, it appears so. A line appears over both of the tabs as you drag it. You have to do it just right. It's sort of
no, that didn't do it because I can still get it. Yep. Close group. Anyways, well, that was with it on. So if I turn it off,
jeez.
Nope, still doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyways,
just don't do that anymore, and it won't happen.
But I don't feel like I did it in the first place. Like I only keep like 3 tabs open on this window. Like permanently,
don't use Edge. That's an even easier solution.
I don't know.
Actually, here, let me see. I use this other browser. If I drag, I never really do this. Can I drag these into a group? No, I can't. It's wonderful. One of the advantages of Brave is they're actually pretty slow with features, like UI features. But if you don't want to be interrupted by all that nonsense, honestly, not so
hilariously. Chrome now supports Mica on the little nav bar at the top. Edge used to, and then now it's gone.
That's funny.
Guess it's coming back. I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, if that's your whatever. The other breaking news is that the Earth's appendix approved the Call of Duty Activision thing. New Zealand.
Earth's appendix? What did you just say?
New Zealand is the Earth's appendix. Like it's that little sliver thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, I thought I heard you correctly. The Earth's appendix. New Zealand.
Yes. Like it's just down there hanging out. Nobody really knows what it does. We haven't pissed off a country in a while, so I chose New Zealand today specifically.
Hey, listen, they can complain all they want, but one snip and your internet is gone. So just keep it to yourselves.
And it can reduce your stomach pain too. Mm-hmm. I don't have my appendix, so that's why.
No, I don't. Sorry. You feel less whole? I don't know.
I don't know.
Also, they announced the next Call of Duty.
Yes, they did, November 10th, which, remember, there was rumored that this wasn't going to exist, but then now it does exist.
Well, this was going to be, they were going to skip this year and do add-ons, and you could think of this as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.5, I guess.
Yeah.
But then they were like, you know what, let's, because this is the thing they rely on. This is this annual $1 billion, whatever it is. I don't think this one's going to be, well, we'll see.
My expectations have been low for years, and as long as they keep screwing up Warzone, which they're continuously doing, whatever. I mean, that's all I play.
I have something to admit, Brad, which is that I played about 10 minutes of Call of Duty the other day for the first time since March. However, it was on what was it on? I guess it was on I'm testing this Android tablet thing from Lenovo. So it was the Call of Duty mobile version. Mm-hmm. And it's different because it's different for many reasons. But I used an Xbox controller to kind of have the same feel. And the primary difference, I suppose you could configure this. I don't know if you've ever run this game, but when it comes up and there's the opening screen where it's your guy in the middle and there are 1,000 options around him or her, crazy. Like it's a little much. I suspect you could reconfigure this somewhere in that UI, but the way it works is if you point your gun at a bad guy, it just starts firing. So you kind of have to get used to that. But the wonderful thing about it was Crash, which is one of the level I played. Yeah. One of the most iconic levels of all time. It's one of the, remember they did the Christmas version in the original Modern Warfare 1 multiplayer, right? Which they cart out every year still, which is kind of fun. But knowing the map really helped. And then once you get used to that, it's honestly a fairly faithful rendition of both the game and that level. Like it's a good looking game. I mean, I don't know, I could see it. Have Brett Cutter on an iPad or something. I know.
You've changed.
It's not, it's not perfect. But then again, neither is regular Call of Duty, right? Yeah. Is Warzone a mobile thing? Is there a mobile Warzone?
I'm pretty sure it is.
So I wonder if that's similar.
I'm sure it is. I mean, you got to remember, more people, I think, play mobile than they do traditional. So
it's more, I think it's more by revenue and or users.
Maybe revenue. I don't know, actually. That's a good point, distinction.
But whatever. I mean, it's still a blockbuster success for them either way. So good for them.
Yeah. It's a thing. There was something else Microsoft was doing that I was going to bring up. Mm-hmm. Cannot remember. No, I don't know. I get just so disheveled by this tab grouping thing in Edge that
I don't understand using Bing. I don't understand using Edge. I mean, look, I don't mean to say this is an intervention, but I love you, and I just don't think that people I care about should be using these things. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the default on this thing, which I'm probably more like most consumers. Like, it's just the default. It's whatever. And
I know, but if the number of times it rankles you,
that
should be the indication it's time to do what most people do. Although, by the way, Chrome has a very similar tab grouping feature. I could bring it up. It probably works the same way. I don't know. Let's find out. No, actually, Chrome, just the tab switch position. There is no. This is an Edge thing. So I'm not saying that using Chrome will solve all of your problems, but it will solve some of your problems.
It's such potential. Oh well, we'll figure it out, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't know. Apple's working on new M3 stuff, which should shock 0% of people. There's a new iPhone coming with USB-C.
Blockbuster photos of the USB-C port.
I know, that was fantastic. 15. It's like, here's the bottom of a phone. It looks like a USB-C port on an iPhone.
You're never going to believe what it looks like. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This is the world, No,
this is the world because smartphones have plateaued.
No, but it's always been like this. It's just, hey, the iPhone 15 is coming out. Let's talk about the iPhone 16. It's like, guys, let's not. Can we just give it 3 months? Something.
No, it'll happen right away. That's what happened last year.
People are all talking like cores and nonsense about some M3 thing that no one even understands, let alone knows anything about actually, but nor does it change anything. And seriously, who cares? But this is all they have to write about,
I will tell you what killed me a little bit inside is that my kid saw an advertisement or video or whatever for an iMac that was pink, like whatever, the orange pink one. She's like, Dad, why don't we have one of those? I was like, because we're not normal.
Because testosterone.
Yeah.
Because
and that's
credibility. Because
like, where can I point her towards? Like, there should be a Surface equivalent. Like, Microsoft got so caught up in these hinges, they just didn't think, we'll just change the color, make them pretty.
Yeah. There must be something to that whole magnesium. Well, they do aluminum when they need color, I guess. And the Surface laptop
aren't apples like plastic or whatever? Who cares? Like,
no, I'm sure they're just, what are they? I guess they're aluminum. I don't know. I think they're all aluminum.
They're all not selling.
Aluminum can be anodized to almost anything. I don't know. Microsoft just chooses very earthy, kind of close to gray colors, greenish gray, brownish gray, beigeish gray.
Which I get. Those are like the Sherwin Williams, like agreeable gray, right? They're real safe bets. But my kid was fascinated by it. She's like, Dad, this is a pink computer.
Well, it's just the consumer angle. I mean, iPhones come in colors, more so on the non-pros, right? Which I guess falls in line. And then iMac is the only Mac, and certainly the only desktop Mac with lots of color, bright kind of iMac-y color choices, right? That was the original iMac thing when you think about it. They haven't always, though, right? There have been many, many years that have gone by with just gray and black iMacs, so they're kind of going back to their
that plastic,
roots, if you will.
Whatever root thing.
The Bondi blue nonsense that was the original iMac. But then the second gen was the one where they had the 5 colors, the ad where they were rotating in space or whatever.
Oh, God. Let's go back to space. Let's go back to fun. How about that?
Remember when this was fun?
No.
No.